Sige na ba?
Huli na kami.
Hi everyone and welcome to my vlog. Today we will be hearing another eye care story from one of my pedia patients. She's only 10 years old and her mother brought her to me because she had very severe myopia or very high amount of nearsightedness. Ibig sabihin, sobrang labo ng paningin niya sa malayo. And also because of that, hindi lang siya nagkaroon ng blurring of vision, nagkaroon din siya ng lazy eye or amblyopia. Minsan, naduduling yung mata niya because of the severe myopia. Now, I hope that we will learn from her story and we will know what we did para makorek yon. So, hi ma'am! How are you today?
Hi, Doc. Okay lang po.
How about you? How are you today?
Hi, Doc. Okay lang po.
Okay, don't be shy ha. So, ano yung mga hobbies mo lately?
Hobbies ko ay I like to draw and paint.
Ah, you like to draw. And ano yung mga dinodraw at pinipaint mo?
Kung may makita ko ng mga drawing sa Google, ginakopya ko siya.
Ah, okay. So, what kind of drawings do you usually copy?
Yung mga simple lang, yung mga animals, ganyan.
Ah, so you like to draw animals. So, lately, ano yung pinaka-last na ginawa mo na drawing?
Yung aking fox na drawing.
Wow! Really? Okay. So, that's very nice. Anyway, today, we're going to be sharing your story. So, can you tell us how old ka when you started to notice na merong blurring of vision na na-experience?
When I was 6 years old.
So, when you're 6 years old, napansin mo, blurry na yung vision mo?
Opo.
Okay. So, paano? Ano yung mga difficulty mo sa mga activities mo na parang napansin mo na baka blur yung vision ko kaya nahirapan ako?
Yung kung magbasa ako, kung manood ako ng TV, kailangan ko mag-side view siya kasi hindi ko siya makita.
So, when you're watching TV, kunwari, ang TV nandyan sa harap mo. So, paano ka mag-side view?
Ganyan ako. Ganyan.
Ah, magganyan ka para makakita ng TV. 6 years old ka pa lang nun. Was there a time na nagsabi siya sa'yo na may problem siya sa paningin niya?
Wala po, Dok. Napansin ko lang talaga kasi pag mag-watch siya ng TV, naka-side view siya, tapos nakaganyan ang mata niya. So, syempre ako nag-wonder rin ako, bakit ganun siya normally naman kung manood tayo, kung klaro naman. So, okay lang ang pagtingin natin sa TV, tapos kahit malapit, talaga siya, naka-side view, tapos naka-scratch ang mata niya. So, napansin ko parang hindi talaga normal ang vision niya. So, kaya ko na parang may problem talaga sa kanya.
How old si Kylie when you first brought her to the doctor?
7 years old, Dok.
7 years old. So, ibig sabihin, Kylie, na-experience mo yung blurring of vision for 1 year, tapos hindi na-correct pa yung vision mo after 7 years old ka pa na-bring sa doctor. Okay. Actually, most of the parents talaga, and actually kids din, they don't really know na may problema na sila sa paningin. Some kids, they just make some compensatory eye and head movements. So, yung sinasabi kong compensatory eye and head movements, sometimes they look for a position na kung saan na-i-improve nila yung paningin nila. Sometimes naman, they don't tilt their head but they squint their eyes. So, there's many compensatory eye and head movements that kids usually adopt. And that's because they don't know that what they're experiencing is already a problem. Kaya, nag-a-adapt na lang sila at hindi sila nagre-report sa kanilang parents. So, buti na lang, si mommy is very observant. Napansin niya na may problem si Kylie. Kaya, 1 year after na na-start ma-experience ni Kylie yun, nadala na siya sa doctor. Some parents, usually, most of the time, we're not shaming naman working moms. But there are some working moms na halos wala na talaga sa house, lalo na yung iba na abroad or OFWs, there's no one really looking out sa kids on a daily basis. Minsan, umaabot ng 3 years, 4 years, 5 years bago nalalaman na may problem pala sa paningin at nadadala sa doctor. So, ma'am, ang question ko, when you first brought her to the doctor, ano yung diagnosis nung previous doctor niya?
Yung myopia, problem sa eyes niya. So,
Okay.
kaya nabigyan siya ng eyeglasses kasi mataas ang grade ng ano niya, ng eyes niya, parang 400, I think.
Nung when you came here, parang ang glasses niya is 250. 250
Ay,
siya.
kasi hindi daw pwede na ibigay mo yung
Full
full
correction.
correction kasi masakit daw talaga sa eyes. So, kaya
Yeah.
bababa muna ang binigay niya.
Okay.
Oo. So, yun siya ang ng doktor sa kanya daw.
Nung nag-glasses ka na, tapos na-correct na yung myopia mo, kamusta naman yun, Kylie?
Okay naman, nakikita ko klaro, pero minsan magduling akong mata, magpunta siya dito.
Okay. So, ang case kasi ni Kylie, magkaiba yung grado ng left eye tsaka right eye niya. Mas mataas actually yung grado niya sa kanyang left kesa sa kanyang right. Nahirapan yung mata niya na mag-focus kasi iba yung grado sa left, iba yung grado sa right. Pagka glasses kasi yung ginagamit natin, mas maganda kasi yung glasses kapag pantay yung grado ng left and right. Pero pag magkaiba yung grado ng left and right, minsan nakakahilo siya gamitin yung glasses. So, that's why when you first brought Kylie to me, one of the options that I gave was Ortho-K. Kasi sa Ortho-K, we don't need to use glasses to correct her vision, magki-clear ang vision niya, and we will not have any parang imbalance sa left and right eye na problem kasi nga magkaiba yung grade ng left eye and right eye. What was your first experience with Ortho-K? Nung una kong kinabit sa'yo yung Ortho-K, how did it feel?
Feeling yun, hindi pa ako sanay yun, na feeling na uncomfortable ako yun. Pero pagkatapos ng 1 week, na siya,
Comfortable na.
Sanay na ako.
So, ano yung mga improvements mo sa vision mo with your Ortho-K versus dati na eyeglasses? Anong mas gusto mo? Ortho-K or eyeglasses?
Ortho-K.
Ortho-K? Bakit? Ano yung mga benefits ng Ortho-K sa'yo na hindi nabigay ng eyeglasses?
Kasi before yung naka-eyeglass ako, medyo mahirapan pa rin ako magtingin. Pagka-Ortho-K naman, na ako, makakita na ako sa blackboard, makabasa na ako ng mga liit na letters.
Okay, very good. Ma'am, ano yung mga napansin mo kay Kylie na improvements now that she's wearing Ortho-K instead of eyeglasses?
Na siya, Dok, hindi na siya mahirapan magtingin sa malayo. And then, nakakapag-paint na talaga siya ng maayos. Lately ko lang nakita na yung niya talaga kasi dati lang siya, hindi siya masyadong nag-draw kasi siguro siya sa eyes niya. So ngayon fully talaga ang drawings niya, and then hindi na daw siya mahirapan sa school. Mabilis na rin siya magsulat sa niya.
Ikaw ngayon, kamusta na yung pag-copy mo sa board?
Mabilis na.
Di ka na last makauwi.
Hindi na.
Okay, kamusta yung grades mo sa school?
Okay naman rin. Yung mga project namin, score rin ako.
Wow, very good, Kylie. That's so good to hear. At least, very good yung gi-invest ng mami mo sa Ortho-K mo.
Yes, Dok.
Diba? So, thank you so much, Kylie and Mom, for coming here and for sharing your story. I am very sure that other kids and other moms will really learn something from your story. Lalo na if they are also experiencing the same symptoms, like kung nahihirapan silang makakita sa blackboard, or if they have to squint their eyes, or if they have to tilt their head or move their head just to be able to see, they will realize na it's not normal and there's probably a problem there. And mommies and parents also, daddies and lolas, whoever is at home with the kids, will understand and learn na they should bring their kids to the doctor if they see this kind of symptoms sa kanilang mga anak.
Thank you din, Doc, sa pag-share sa amin ng Ortho-K. Nakatulong talaga sa kay Kylie kasi hindi na siya mahirapan sa school, and then hindi na siya naduduling, and then makakita na talaga siya ng maayos sa vision niya.
Wow, very good. That's so good to hear. So, congratulations, Kylie, on your clear vision. Hopefully, your grades and all your daily activities, your drawings, everything will improve pa talaga further with Ortho-K.